Happy Thursday, everybody. This is Mrs. J Spire from the J Spirations live show. So I'm coming on just really quickly. I don't usually come on in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week, but I'm taking my lunch break because it's just some things I wanted to share with you. Hey, Kathy. So, just some things I wanted to share. So, first off, thank you for joining me. You're probably like on your lunch break, but whatever you're doing, thank you for sharing some of your time with me. If you are catching the replay, Happy New Year. And thanks for supporting J Spirations Live in 2023. So, you guys, last week on Philip Friday, we talked about vision versus resolution. And that thing has really been on my heart for the last couple of days. So, what I wanted to do was just come on today. I wanted to encourage you all. It's the fifth day of January, the fifth day of 2023. And I know that some of you all have already given up, right? You've already possibly made some choices that were not the best, or made some choices that you said you were not going to make, right? Because you made a resolution. But we talked about not making resolutions because that's temporary. But we talked about having a vision, right? Because a vision is a place where you see yourself later. A vision is visualizing what you want to do, where you want to be, things that you want to change. And so if you made that resolution and it's not working out for you, it's okay. Don't quit, just keep going. So if you ate the cookie, that's okay. Maybe you ate one cookie, but usually you'll eat the entire pack. Or if you answered the phone every time he or she called, maybe you only answered it once. But whatever it is, I want to encourage you today to not give up. Because God woke you up this morning, you have a new opportunity and you can start over. Life is a journey and things don't happen right away. We have to work for it. We have to do things. We have to make changes. And so I just want to encourage you today not to give up. I want to encourage you to keep traveling. I want to encourage you to keep going. I remember years ago, my husband told me something like, I think it was like our anniversary, and he said something about, we've been traveling this journey for a long time. And along the way, we picked up a passenger, and that's because we had our first child together. And so life is a journey. As we go through life, life is going to happen. We talked about that a couple weeks ago on Philip Friday Live. But life is going to happen. Things are going to happen every day. It could be getting a new job, losing your job, making more money, making less money, a death of a loved one, a birth of a child. Like those are things that are inevitable in life that are going to happen. A flat tire, running out of gas, all those things can happen to anybody every single day. But we can't allow life to stop us from living. And so, again, I just want to encourage you all to keep going. It's the fifth day of the month. It's too soon for you to give up, but it's not too soon for you. It's not too late for you to have a vision. It's not too late to think about where you want to go, where you see yourself, what you see yourself doing, what do you see yourself not doing. Those are all things that are part of our vision. And our visions are not temporary. Our visions are things that grow and they turn into legacy. We are not going to be here every single day. We're not going to be here forever, right? And so each day that we keep trying, each day that we keep putting our feet on the floor and we're standing up and we're walking into God's purpose, it's another day for us to do something different. So I want to thank you all for supporting my vision, right? J Spirations Live has grown way beyond what I thought it would be. And so every single year, my goals change, but my vision doesn't, right? Because then I start to see things clearly and I start to see things different and I start to see things bigger and better. Sometimes we think so small when God wants it to be big. So keep going. Encourage each other. If someone has made a resolution and they told you, oh, I'm not going to do this, and you see them doing it, don't discourage them. Don't beat them up. Don't tell them, oh, I thought you said you were not going to do that. Encourage them and figure out how you can help them push forward, because we all need assistance. We all need support, and we all can use some help. So just keep going. If your brother is down, if your sister is down, don't just walk past them. Lean down and pick them up. You guys, 2023 is going to be amazing. It's already been amazing for me. There are things that have happened in the last like 5 days, things that I hadn't even thought about, things that I didn't think would happen. But God will allow your gifts to make room for you, and I'm really learning that, right? That my gifts will make room for me. That even sometimes, everybody's not going to see it. That's okay. Everybody doesn't need to see it. It only takes one person. And I hadn't planned on doing this, so I'm have to look down really quickly so that I can see how I posted it, because I don't want to not do it word for word. But as I was strolling through Facebook earlier, I came upon something that Jason Nelson had posted, and he said, God will affirm those who have felt rejected in previous seasons. A new introduction is coming for you. This is especially for those who are old in the earth. You will be new to the world. New introductions, old but new. And that touched my heart so much, right? Because at my age, and the things that I'm doing with Jayspirations Live, people would think, oh, well, if you hadn't done that by 20 or you hadn't done that by 30, how is it possibly going to happen? But just thinking about what he said, like, this is especially for those who are old in the earth. Just because we're older, it doesn't mean that it can't happen for us, right? Just because you've been doing something for so long, it doesn't mean that you can't do something new. I love that he said new introductions. You will be new to the world. The gifts that you have, the things that you're able to do. You may have been doing it forever, or people who are around you are like, well, she's always been doing that, or he's always been doing that. But no, this is the time that your gifts are going to make room for you. And so the world is going to know who you are. The world is going to know what you're capable of doing. It's a new introduction. And so with this new year of 2023, just know that your gifts are going to make room for you. Ask God for wisdom, right? And that is the way that our vision works, right? Because we talk about having plans, but we can have all the plans that we want. If we don't have God's wisdom, they're not going to work. Or, yeah, they may work, but they're not going to last. And so we're talking about vision, and we're talking about legacy. When we're not here anymore, then those legacies, that vision that we had, those businesses, those things will live on. And so God woke you up this morning. He woke me up this morning. You guys, we have work to do. Do not give up. Stand fast in what God is going to do in your life. He's not a man that he should lie. And he always keeps his promises. And so I want you guys to have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for coming on, and giving us a little bit of your time today. Like I said, you guys are probably on your lunch break, but you guys, don't give up. If you ate the cookie, it's okay, right? Make a better choice later today, make a better choice tomorrow, but don't give up and go backwards. We are moving forward. 2023 is the year of change. It is the year of prosperity. It is the year of purpose. And so we have to walk in it. So I love you guys. Join me right here tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. for Fill Up Friday Live. We have so much to talk about. And not only do I have a lot to talk about, but I want to know what God has done for you in these first 5 days of the new year. Because for me, it's been awesome. Things that I hadn't thought about. People have been contacting me to do things, and it's because I'm walking in expectation. About a month and a half ago, I started purchasing things, not knowing like what I would need it for, but it was an expectation that when these offers come, when these phone calls start to come in, listen, I'm going to be prepared for it. I'm going to be prepared for it in my thoughts. I'm going to be prepared for it in my wardrobe. I'm going to be prepared for it. And, who's going to go with me? What am I going to do? How am I going to get there? You guys, this is the year of preparation. And if we get prepared, I promise you, God is going to blow our mind. But we have to get prepared and we have to walk in expectation. Also, just in case you don't join me tomorrow, let me go ahead and talk about poetry and pastries. Poetry and Pastries will be January the 28th from 6 to 8 p.m. here in Norfolk, Virginia. Go on Jayspirations Live to our page. Check out the event. It is only $20. If you are interested in going, you can cash app $ Jayspirations Live. We are going to have an awesome time. It's going to be motivation. It's going to be poetry. We're going to have sweet treats and we're just going to hang out and we're going to talk and we're going to love on each other because this year is also the year of self-care. Right? We want to take care of ourselves. We want to laugh. We want to encourage each other. We want to smile. I know a lot of us, we've been going through so many things over the last couple years. And believe me, if nobody else gets it, I get it. It's been a rough last couple years, but I said this year I'm going to live more in 2023. Again, life is going to happen, but I am going to live. And so I encourage you all to do that as well. So check out Poetry and Pastries. We'll have some awesome poets. And of course, Mrs. J. Spire will be in the house as well. So I look forward to seeing you guys for that event. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow for Philip Friday Live at 8 o'clock p.m. right here on the Jayspirations Live show. Please share this link, you guys. Share this live because people need to know that we cannot give up. Life is a journey and we have to keep going. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, wait a minute. Hey, Lakia. As always, you guys, be J Spire.